Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I have another Xbox versus PlayStation 2 video. And this one's a bit different because I'm using Killzone that was released November 2nd, 2004, and Halo 2 that was released November 9th, 2004. Now, opening up, the Halo 2 opening cutscene is done in engine. Some of the stuff is pre-rendered and put into the background, but it is primarily done all in engine. So it shows off the power of the Xbox, what it can do with lighting effects, visuals, textures, etc. For those of you that don't know, the original Xbox is essentially a PC shoved into a console. And overall, the opening cutscene of Halo 2 looks really good. Now, this is really disappointing once we jump over to the PlayStation 2, where the opening cutscene for Killzone is a pre-rendered video. This is something that was actually very popular on the PlayStation 2, using pre-rendered videos, essentially trying to make your game look better than it actually is. And on top of that, you can see the video isn't that great of a video to begin with. But here we're going to jump back over to the Xbox gameplay. This is the first combat encounter that you have in Halo 2. And it shows off how the guns work, how movement works, what most of the enemies you're going to be fighting in the game look like. Grunts pretty much is the main enemy in Halo. But there are some other elites, etc. And then we're going to jump over to Killzone, where you can instantly see there's not as much color. Now, as soon as the gun starts firing, you'll look at the reticle, and you'll realize very quickly the reticle jumps with the gun. And some people have said that they really don't like that. Me, it depends on how it works. It's a bit iffy in this Killzone because it kind of messes up your aim. I don't believe that feature is in any of the other Killzones, but for being on the PS2, it's a really nice attempt to progress the game. Then you have Xbox and killing elites, which is something that's going to be happening a lot in the Xbox gameplay. There's an invisible elite over here showing off some of the different types of enemies, etc. I don't really think there's much more I can say. If you just look at the raw visuals, in my opinion, there's not really much of a competition. The Xbox is just a more powerful machine. It can do more. And this is the big problem. If you look at the visuals here in Killzone, you'll notice whenever the camera's turning, you'll see lines and streaks going across the image. That's not something I put in. That is raw gameplay. That happens all the time. It's a very common issue on the PlayStation 2, especially considering this is a first-party PS2 game. I think it shows not just all the things the PS2 had going for it, but it also shows off the downfalls of the PS2. That being said, Killzone isn't a bad game. Neither is Halo 2. They're both excellent games with their own ups and downs. Me personally, I don't really think I can choose between the two because I grew up playing the first Killzone, but whenever I grew up a little bit, I got an Xbox 360, and that's where I played Halo 3 for the first time. I have a lot of fond memories with both of these games. And, as much as it pains me to say this, as we currently switch back over to PlayStation 2 gameplay, this is one of the most annoying sections. The sniper rifles in Killzone do not work well. I don't like the sniper rifles in Killzone. They're really annoying to use. But at the end of the day, whenever it comes down to it, I really think this round goes to Xbox. In just about every way, it's better than Killzone. In every way, I think it's better than Killzone. So without that, I'll see you guys next time.
Hoorah!